Oh, hello there. Welcome back. It's Generic Commander. I'm Jarvis, and joining me I have Uncle Russ, Hamhocks, and Jolly St. Click. And what we're playing today is a deck that we've had in our collection for the longest time. So for me, it is my Treasures deck, which started as a four-color Treasures deck helmed by Brea. And I was like, how do I make this deck worse? And Wizards made it possible. They decided back in like Modern Horizons 2 that treasures are now part of Green's color pie. So I added Green, and I changed the commanders to 11 and Mike from Stranger Things. They don't matter. I just want to make more treasures than anyone else.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm,
Russ,
hmm, hmm.
tell us about your deck.
So my oldest, I actually went back through because I had thought that another deck was my oldest, and this one actually beat it out by 2 months. It's Raphael, Fiendish Savior. It's a demon typo deck. Other demons, devils, imps, and tieflings get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Um, it allows me to play some really evil crap. This is like my first taste of going to the dark side, and it's a lot of fun for me.
I'm excited.
Excellent.
Not so much
And,
for everybody else.
oh, that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ham.
Yeah, so hey everybody, I'm Hamhocks, and I'm going to be playing Tom Bombadil. Now, to be fair, this isn't necessarily my oldest deck. I'm pretty sure my 10 of the Harvester deck is slightly older, but I've already played that on the channel, so I wanted to mix it up. And I figured, hey, my oldest deck, what about the deck that's helmed by the oldest character and kind of a timeless, demigod being who's hanging out in nature, telling stories of even a time older than that? Makes a lot of sense. And so, yeah, it's Tom Bombadil. It's all sagas all day. And there are also a lot of cards in here that look out of place and kind of weird, but they all allow me to proliferate often at instant speed. And that's what we're trying to do. So that way I can trigger the sagas on my opponent's turn and get more stuff coming in with Tom Bombadil. It's a lot of fun. And I even have a couple of newer cards because, like all good commander decks, it changes as we go. So, and Duskborn is an enchantment theme thing. So I may or may not have, an entity tracker in here because,
Ooh, yeah.
we'll see how it plays. I think it'll play well.
And Jolly, how about your deck?
Well, Jarvis, for the second time now. This here is I'm dropping it. This is Coat the Fed, the Soul Hoarder. And I've had this deck since like 2014ish. It's my first deck that I ever built because what I ended up doing was I had 50, 60 card kitchen table casual decks. And then when I learned what Commander was, I was like, oh, I can just take my casual decks and play them with anybody and not have to just want people to have 60 card casual decks. That's really cool. So I randomized which one of those 50 card or 50 decks I was going to turn into a Commander deck first, and it was this one. And this is a repay in kind deck, so I'm going to be lowering my life total really quick and then lowering everybody's life total really, really quick.
Nice.
And if anybody is playing a Smothering Tithe, then I will lose on the spot. So just so y'all know.
Oh,
will-
I read your commander. I'm like, I killed Jolly just by cracking treasures. Okay.
Yeah, your treasures are going to kill me. I've lost a Smothering Tithe with this deck a bunch of times. I built it before Smothering Tithe existed, but I'm not going to change the commander or learn.
These learnings for suckers.
That's right, and I'm the smart one. I already
Let's
know
go.
it.
I love it.
But
I'm here for it.
so the last thing we want to do before we get into the game is we do have a giveaway that we need to run. This is the giveaway. Pretty much as long as you were following us before we did this, you're entered. So
Let's go.
the winner of the giveaway. There's 106. Loaded. And
Drum
we can
roll.
draw. Mystic Gus
Hey.
13.
Gus.
Hey. Congratulations, guys.
Good job, Mystical Gus.
You
Whoop, whoop.
are going to go and have to contact us once you see this, and I'll get it sent to you.
Yay, Mystical Gust.
Slide into those DMs.
I love when you slide into my DMs.
Sure. Very good.
Okay.
With that out of the way, because Jarvis is not being a creep today, I'm going to start the game. And
Sounds
Just
good.
today?
Hey,
Hey.
I'll play this tapped breeding pool and pass.
Ooh.
All right.
I want to play a tapped breeding.
I'm going to play a Fabled Passage. I'm going to go ahead and crack it and go get in a mountain and pass my turn.
Groovy, cool. So I'm curious. So Jolly, it sounds like this was your first commander deck that you're rocking right now. I'm playing a Seaside Citadel tapped. Because I was just thinking, like, I kind of wish I had spent a little more time and committed to the bit and rebuilt my very first commander deck, which was Savra, Queen of the Golgari. It was just it's Grave Pact coming out of the command zone. It's like it was a stack. I built a really aggressive like anti-creature stack deck without even realizing it, and it was not pleasant. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it. Yeah, which is why I don't play that anymore. But
Yeah, it's
that would have been my very
interesting.
first.
There's a cool thing that kind of happens, especially with this deck, because I play some very hateful things in here. And that is that like you kind of eventually learn that the difference because of the 40 life versus 20 life. Like this deck wasn't that obnoxious in a 60 card 20 life format, but in Commander, man, this might be either an incredibly short one or very long one. So we'll see what happens. What is that?
Leyline of Combustion was in my hand. I forgot about that. So it begins the game on the battlefield. Whenever you and or at least one other permanent I control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, Leyline of Combustion deals 2 damage to that player.
You're lucky you're the editor, Russ. We're gonna let you keep it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I
This is why you don't do drugs.
Drugs are
Just
bad,
kidding.
okay?
Yeah, my first commander
All
deck
good.
is one that is illegal in for multiple reasons now.
Oh,
I didn't start playing Magic again until 2019.
Mm.
And the first commander deck I ever built for myself was 5
See the
color
binding of
Eldrazi.
Isaac, man.
And I had both Dockside and Golos in the deck
yeah.
at one point.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
those are good cards for that situation. Yeah.
But it was Morph on the Boundless was my commander. It was a great time.
My first commander, because I didn't get into commander until Midnight Hunt, and so my first commander was actually Tovolar, and because I had like all the werewolves, because I had bought like 2 or 3 boxes of Midnight Hunt, because when I got back into Magic, I kind of really got back into Magic.
Heck yeah.
And like it was so bad, like, but I was so proud of it.
Nice.
But Russ, it is your turn.
It is my turn. I'm gonna untap.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw. Play a swamp. Tap the swamp. Play the Salt Ring.
A card that is still legal.
Defying gravity, baby.
Just saying. All right.
What is Sandbag the Soul Ring?
Bye.
I'm gonna tap 2 and play and a red and play Descent into Avernus.
That's one of
At the
Jarvis'
beginning of your
least favorite
upkeep-
cards. Let's go.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you put 2 Descent counters on Descent into Avernus. Then each player creates X treasure tokens, and Descent into Avernus deals X damage to each player, where X is the number of Descent counters
I'm
on
so
Descent
happy.
to Avernus.
I'm here
And
for
I
this. I got my
pass.
tokens ready. All right.
So,
Groovy.
a girl named Ron posted on Twitter today, because of the bans, if you were able to ban any one card in Commander, what card would you ban? And I said, I don't actually think any cards needed to be banned, and the ban list is fine, and I didn't think any of the cards that got banned should have been banned. However, I said if I was forced to ban a card, it would be Descent into Avernus.
Okay.
I hope you lose to it.
Right.
I won't.
I'm gonna play out an Armored Scrap Gorger for turn. It's an 0/3. It gets oil counters when I exile stuff from graveyards by tapping it. It's a whole thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and
Ooh.
pass it. I like those
Alright,
counters,
tap,
man.
upkeep,
I do
draw. Y'all
I
ready
will
for something?
remove Descent into Avernus with Prejudice.
I will remove it with pride, Mr. Darcy. I will tap for 2 mana with my Mercadian Mask Swamps. And then I'm going to play a Keen Dualis. At the beginning of my upkeep, me and target opponent each reveal the top card of our library. You each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player, and you each put the card you revealed into your hand. And then I pass the turn.
I freaking love that. That's what multiplayer
Draw?
Bob should look like. Yeah.
I have this one because I couldn't afford the regular Dark Confidant. So.
Okay.
I will play an island as my land for turn, and I'll pass.
Ooh.
Okay.
Untap. I'm going to put 2 Descent counters on Descent into Avernus. Everybody gets to make a treasure token. And then you
Boom.
all take 2 damage.
We make 2
Gladly.
treasures,
You
right?
make 2 treasures to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's equal to the number.
The number. So, okay, so we all make 2 treasure tokens.
Boosh.
Booyah.
Well,
I'm very excited about this game.
Enjoy your treasure, suckers.
Oh wait, this is gonna. Oh man, I'm gonna die. My Cotha.
in response to Russ's draw, I have an effect.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Wear and Tear. Both sides, destroying the Descent into Avernus and the Soul Ring.
Wait, in response to the trigger?
In response
In
to
response
the
to
card draw.
the
Card draw.
going from upkeep to card draw.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or-
so the tokens. So okay, got it. Yep, the secondary trigger. Okay,
I needed the treasures to do that.
groovy.
So wait. Okay, so you take 4 damage.
I would take 2.
Now
And it says and or at least 1 permanent you control becomes a target.
and or.
spell
Okay,
with
so you take 2. Dick.
Yeah. You bring that garbage in my house, be prepared for it to go away.
Did you
I'll
have
try to
hit
get
my
it back
Sol
to you
Ring,
somehow.
Dick?
Well, you don't leave a Wear and Tear just there and not also use the tear part.
I mean, it's not wear
Alright.
or tear. Yeah.
Fine.
Right.
I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna go ahead and crack my Field of Ruin. I'm gonna blow up Jarvis's dual land.
My breeding
The breeding pool. I love this. This is so
Uh,
spiteful. This is my favorite
Let,
game.
let me actually look at my hand. What?
Oh, and Field of Ruin, so we all get a land, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, we all get a
Each
basic
player
land.
searches that library for a basic land. Yep.
I freaking love this game. This is this is going so well. Oh,
Mercadian Mask Swamp is now in play.
Play a swamp.
I think
I
it
don't
comes in untapped.
It does.
It does.
freaking wild, you.
This will be a tremendous game.
Grab it a swamp.
Now, see,
Russ
this
chose
feels
violence by
like
playing that card.
I like it. I like it. No, we got 2 people acting out of spite at one another, and me and Ham are just gonna
We're just
gonna
vibing.
We're
I'm
just
yeah.
gonna live off
Just
of
chilling.
this.
I'm
Yeah.
getting a swamp as well.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
take my descent damage. Let me bunk myself. For
Ah,
2.
yes, definitely do that. Get blasted, sucker.
Yeah, get him.
Got him.
All right, and you know what? I'm gonna
Got
go
3
ahead and
treasures.
spend my 2 treasures.
Is there more?
Pay a black.
Sinkhole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna strip mine. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Zerzoth.
I'm going to play Zerzoth, Chaos Rider. Whenever an opponent draws their first card each turn, if it's not their turn, I create a 1/1 Devil token with when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target.
I
Whenever-
loved how both him and I are playing 5-color decks, and they both also chose to get a swamp.
Whenever 1 or more devils I control
I have all the
attack 1 or
BAMs
more players,
Stuff going on.
those players each draw a card, then discard a card at random.
Like it. We got some discard. We got some damage. And there's nothing I love more than discard and damage.
Then I pass my turn.
Which card in
You know,
damage?
that math checks out. All right. Tapping, upkeeping, and we be drawn. And I actually just drew the other basic that I was considering to go grab, which was a Mountaina.
Very good.
Yeah, that was lovely. Almost like I wrote it up that way or something.
Yeah,
all
6 mana.
I do at present have 6 mana.
Do the Elspeth one.
Elspeth Conquers Death because that one does rule. Yeah,
That was really good. I'm not gonna lie.
and it's of course in here because it's a good saga. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go blue, black, and then the other ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and play Blink, which is my first saga. This card is like super awkward. I've literally played with it multiple times before I learned that the way that it's formatted. It has 4 different modes, and they're actually split. And so if you look at it, it's 1, 3, then 2, and 4.
Oh
You actually-
wow. Okay. Yeah.
you jump back and forth. It's very awkward. It's not intuitive at all. But so chapter 1 is choose target creature. Its owner shuffles it into their library, then investigates. Chapter 2, that's chapter 1 and 3. Then chapter 2 and 4 is create a 2/2 black alien angel artifact creature token with first strike, vigilance, and whenever an opponent casts a creature spell, this permanent isn't a creature until end of turn. Super awkward.
Yeah.
It's super awkward. But I'm looking around the table and I'm looking at critters. Russ, I know you just keep getting monkeyed with, but like your creature is clearly the best one. So would you like a clue token? I'll take a damage to do this. I don't mind.
You know what? I'll take a clue token because
Okay.
I have no mana.
Russ,
Yeah.
you shuffle that in. So it's
Yeah, you shuffle it into your deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Weeping Angel style. And I'm
And
gonna start.
You'll take 2 damage from the ley line.
Fair enough. Hashtag worth it. All right, so I should get starting to sketch an angel here because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
All right, so we're gonna both reveal the top cards of our libraries, and you'll deal damage to your mana value to me, and vice versa. I got a Skeletal Scrying, which is 1.
I got a Jund Panorama, which is nothing.
All right, so you take
however,
1 damage.
you will also go and lose 2 more life jolly.
Oh, because I targeted him?
You targeted him.
Hell yeah, get me down there. This is good. This is a good game. All right, and then I'm gonna draw my card for turn. Yeehaw!
And then what happens to the card we
That
revealed?
goes in your hand.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to play a Mercadian Mask Swamp. And then I think what we're going to do here is I think we're just going to crank the Stinky up because everything sucks anyway. So let's just really do it.
I
gonna
love cranking
crack-
stinkies.
I'm,
What?
I'm going to crack my 2 treasures here. We're going to go 6 mana total. And we'll see if this resolves. We're going to do Gibbering Descent. It's an enchantment that says, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, they lose a life and discard a card. If I have Hellbent, I skip my upkeep. And it has madness for 4. So now just at the start of your turn, you lose a life and discard a card. Easy stuff, right? Easy to follow. Anybody can do it. It's so easy, you'll all do it on your turns. And then after that, wait a minute. How big is your creature, Ham?
Is an 0/3.
Yeah, stupid
That can eat
stat
you
lines,
graveyards.
these new cards. Busted stuff. Take 2, Jarvis. I'm hitting you with the Duelist.
Ow.
All right. And then I pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Well, hold on. Before you draw, you need to
Oh.
discard a card and lose a life.
That's the card I'm drawing. I'm going to discard a Swords to Plowshares.
I like that.
Okie doke.
The land for turn is Fire of Industries, but now I have choices. I think I like this choice more.
No.
I want to tap this Fire of Industry for a red and pay 1 life. Then tap
That's
these
low.
3 and this and sack this treasure for a total of 5 mana, 2 of which is red. The other one will be from my mountain for a Reign of Riches.
Ooh.
Reign of Riches is an enchantment that when it enters the battlefield, I create 2 treasure tokens. And the first spell I cast each turn that mana from a treasure was spent to cast has Cascade.
Oh, fun.
That seems good. Okay.
I like that. I love
Yeah.
Cascade.
2 treasures. And I will pass the turn.
Untap. So upkeep, I have to discard a card.
Discard. Yep.
Discard
And lose a
Balrog,
life.
Durin's Brain, and lose a life. Ding.
There's no way it's gonna get reanimated later. Not a chance.
Play an exotic orchard for turn.
Nice.
And okay, it's 2 for a clue, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so sack the clue. No.
You just threw me for a loop. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah. No, I was thinking the clue was something different. Yeah, I can't do anything, so I pass.
You can cast your commander, right? Oh no,
Nope,
it's 5.
that's 5.
Oh dang! Chaos Warp.
All right. Untap. We're gonna upkeep. I'm gonna discard a Croson Verge, which is the land I often think of cutting from this deck anyway.
There you
And then I
go.
take 1 from that as well. And then here we go. We do the thing. Oh, and then blink triggers. I make a 2/2 first strike Vigilant Angel, and when you cast creature spells, it stops being a creature. Because sure, that might as well happen. You know, it just might as well happen. What else we doing here? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 to play an Evolution Sage. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I proliferate.
Oh dang!
I have a response.
Oh, here
What?
it comes.
But why? Is it on
Because
the stack
I know-
still, or has it hit the
Yeah,
battlefield?
it's on the stack.
Okay.
Because I know better.
Hang on. What?
Good old fashioned counter spell.
Actual
But-
factual counterspell.
Actual factual counter spell. Counter target spell. Put that on the stack. I
Mhm.
cascade
Trigger? Yep.
for 1. I
Okay.
think I only have 1 drop. One more. No, 2. I think I have 2. Oh no, I have a dispatch. I forgot about that one. Tap target creature. I am going to tap your Armored Scrap Gorger.
In response, actually, you know what? Whenever it becomes tapped, exile target creature guy from graveyard. You know what? I'm just gonna let that resolve. But when it taps, it triggers, and I'm gonna eat that Balrog. I think from Russ. Sorry, dude. All right.
Tasty Balrog. Hey,
Yep,
look at
it is
that.
tasty Balrog. That is
Watch
a
it.
tasty Balrog.
Watch, I'm going to
Um,
miss my land drops now because I just milled 3 lands.
There's a
casted 3
non-zero chance
lands.
then. Big Kahuna Balrog. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play.
What the hell are you talking about?
Trying to quote Pulp Fiction over here.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
And
Gotcha.
failing often. Oh, I should have floated one. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Realizing I had an option. I'm gonna play out a forest, be sad, and pass the turn.
All
I
right,
thought
Forrest,
I was-
be sad.
I thought I was getting my soul
Mhm.
ring, to be honest.
Well, sure, that would make sense. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna resolve my triggers thusly. I'm gonna have me and Rustley do the King Duelist thing, then I'll Gibber in Descent. All right, Russ, let's do it. Let's reveal off the top and bonk on each other. I reveal a Killing Wave, so you will take 1 damage,
I reveal
that
an
gonna get us
Archfiend of the
demonetized?
Dross. And
which is 5.
4.
Or
1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah.
What?
is bonking on each other gonna be a problem? Yeah. Can we put that on YouTube?
But you also lose 2 for the ley lines, so you're down to 30.
Oh hell
Yes.
yeah, I'm getting there, babies. All right, I am going to discard this Killing Wave and lose another life, and then draw my card for turn. Honky tonky. Whoa, look
Him,
at
I'm
that.
feeling like he doesn't love us. He never chooses us.
I know what's up with that.
I was really going just whoever had the highest life total. It wasn't anything personal. I was just focusing the person with the highest life total, which I guess is personal.
Yeah, I feel personally attacked. Yes.
Well, lucky for you.
As one does.
Whatever makes you
Oh.
feel vindicated, I will do, whether it's harmful or not. I will. How big's that angel?
work?
Nothing right now.
Have you played a creature spell this turn?
I have not.
Then it is a 2/2 first striking vigilant, and it has wings, but it doesn't fly because it's a statue. Yep.
Yeah,
Wait,
so it's like a
but
weeping
is
angel.
it a creature? It's not a creature
is-
right now, is it?
It is a creature. The moment you play a creature spell, it stops being a creature.
It stops being a creature. Okay.
Now it is a creature. Yes, and I'll slide it down Yeah, I'll gladly slide it down when it's not a creature. But
yeah,
for
yeah,
now
yeah,
it is.
I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Mhm.
Well then, I guess I'm not attacking you. I'll attack Russ for 2. I'll just bonk on Russ for 2 with my Keen Dualist, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Ouch. I'm gonna discard a Mortify.
Mortify.
Draw.
Very
Hey,
good.
hey, I did miss my land drop. I am going to choose to go and cast my commander 11. 11 has my maximum hand size is 11,
Nice.
and whenever she attacks, I draw a card and lose 1 life. Then, if I have 11 or more cards in my hand, I may cast an instant or sorcery spell from my hand without paying its mana cost. And I have
Now,
3 cards in hand, so
I'm pretty sure you told me, but what did you discard at the beginning of your upkeep?
Mortify,
Mortify. Okay, gotcha.
and then I will pass.
All right, Russ,
Okay.
what you discarding and losing a life in for?
I'm mortified for that.
I am going to discard the aforementioned Archfiend of the Dross. And lose
Nice.
2. Or is it 1?
It's just 1.
Then I draw.
No, don't look at that. Don't look at any of that.
I feel like it's becoming your shtick that you just show us the cards in your hand.
I'm a klutz is honestly what it is. I'm just kind of a clumsy fool.
All right, I'm going to play a Jund Panorama for turn.
Nice.
Panorama. I hardly know her. Wait.
1,
Ah,
2,
ah, hmm.
hey-oh, 3,
I'm not proud of that one. I'm sorry.
4. I'm sorry, 4 and a black. I'm going to play a Call to the Void. Each player secretly chooses a creature they control and a creature they don't control. Then those choices are revealed. Destroy each creature chosen this way.
So we all just destroy our creatures.
Yeah, this just
Oh,
kills every creature in play?
Well, possibly.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I
'cause-
have to.
Yeah. So that's true. So I have to sit here. I've chosen the one of mine that I have to choose. Right.
Yeah, me too.
All right, but it's got to be secret. It's got to be secret. So
Okay, so I'll go ahead and write it down.
I've written it down.
Doing some.
What a cool card. I like this card a lot.
It is neat. All right. Oh, and I mean, do I need to bother selecting another one?
Well, you don't have to, I don't think, because
I
we
know,
both
but
have to choose our own.
I'll write it down. Yeah. All right. We ready?
Yep.
Bam.
Scrappy G.
Oh, Jolly with the Angel. I picked Gorger because I figured everybody's gonna pick the Gorger. So
Not me,
Yeah.
baby.
I was
You're
Jolly
mind
over here
moaning.
playing the
different
game.
over here.
I was mind moaning with Jolly. I knew Jolly was picking the Angel. That's why I picked Scrap Gorger.
I almost picked the
yeah,
Angel.
yeah. All right. Well,
But
I'll
then
make another one later, so I'm
But
not
then how
erasing
could
it.
I go and miss the chance to go and put Scrappy G on an infinite token?
I mean, that is pretty cool.
True.
Yeah.
All
Very
right.
nice.
And then I pass my turn because I think I've done enough.
Okay.
I like that card. That's a cool one.
That is pretty slick. So, untap and upkeeping, I'm going to discard a Glacial Fortress to satisfy the thingamajobbers. I'm then going to draw for turn. I then have a trigger here. So this is 3. Choose target creature. Its owner shuffles it into their library, then investigates. There are no targets, so that fizzles.
Oh,
Yeah,
Did you lose a
I'll
life
live.
also?
I have not marked that yet. No.
Okay.
And then for my land for turn, I'm going to play my favorite land, the Mother Effing World Tree in the house.
Ooh.
Holla.
Yeah.
big Joe.
Right? And so now I'm gonna not stress what I'm tapping anymore. Because I have exactly that was my 6th land, and so now all my lands tap for any color, and I'm gonna pay 5 and rock out Tomothy Bombadil. So Tom Bombadil is a goofy ass card that does some crazy nonsense. It specifically says, as long as there are 4 or more lore counters among sagas you control, I currently have 3, so that's no dice. Tom Bombadil has hexproof and indestructible. And then also, whenever the final chapter ability of a saga I control resolves, I reveal cards to the top of my deck until I reveal a saga, and it comes into play. So this card spoke to me because I hated the Tom Bombadil chapters of Fellowship of the Ring. Hated them. Couldn't stand them at all. Like when the Peter Jackson movie came out and Bombadil wasn't in it, I was like, good. That son of a bitch needs to stay on the cutting room floor. I just don't like the character. He's long-winded and he's tedious. I think the character's cool. His chapters were just very boring because he just didn't shut up ever. And this is mechanically telling a story, getting done with one, and then rambling into another one. That is exactly what he's doing. And so I kind of love that. So anyway, that's the plan. So Tommy's here. Yeah, as you can imagine, my deck it's all sagas all day, and I really need him to stick around. So
Kill him with fire. Got it.
Pass the turn. I mean, you probably should, but I'd rather you didn't. Yeah.
All right. Before the end of your turn, I'm going to cast Skeletal Scrying, exiling 2 cards from my graveyard to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
I don't know if you've noticed, I've discarded 2 removal spells.
I did notice that.
I'm not.
You also noticed that. You also notice I'm playing 5 colors, and at no point have I interacted with that gibbering descent because I need those removal spells out of you guys' hand. Yep.
Let's see. On my upkeep,
I may or may not have had a way to do so.
I will resolve it thusly. Hamhawks, you got the most life right now. What do we got?
At the moment? Ooh, I do.
You don't have any duels anymore.
The what? Oh, I don't have that. Never mind. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's a shame, actually. That would have been cool.
I lied. I'll tell you what. Since everybody's playing black and their commanders have black, my card I will discard for the turn is Vendetta. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. I lose life equal to its toughness. So that'll just go in the yard. And then we'll draw this card. That's very funny. That's about that's about the funniest thing I could have drawn. I'm going to play a Cabal Stronghold, which will add 5 mana.
Because we have coffers at home. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's a 5, 6. I could do that and nothing else. Well, you know what? That is funny. I might do that. No, wait, that just kills my commander. I'm not doing that. Yeah, we're probably not using this coffers if I'm being honest with you. But what we are gonna do is that I do like the idea of Tom Bombadil staying around. Right, that doesn't bother me.
Cool.
But I am gonna feed the swarm your saga.
In response to that, hey,
no.
Russ, do you have any mana untapped right now?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use you for your clue. I'm gonna sack both my treasures, and I'm gonna cast a Serum Snare targeting that clue token. The way the Serum Snare works is return target non-land permanents to its owner's hand. If that permanent had mana value 3 or less, proliferate. And so the clue token's gonna get bounced. I'm sorry, collateral damage had to happen.
In response,
no!
I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna cast Soul Shatter for each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost.
Dog, I hate this.
Creatures they control.
How dare you? How dare you?
You do still get to proliferate your thing, though. Like, my Feed the Swarm will fizzle.
Oh, geez, thanks. You know what?
Well, it might not fizzle. Hand does not have to proliferate if he does not want to.
I don't have to. Well, no. Well, yeah, but I will. I mean, yeah, so Blink goes to 4. I get an Angel. And now I just sit here with 1 card in my hand, no treasure tokens, no nothing.
You tried to.
That was a
Now
good
you know how it
play.
feels to have your Soul Ring blown up turn 2.
Yeah, you're playing Soul Ring. It is what it is. Don't get me wrong, I have it too. It's just...
It wasn't turn 2, it was turn 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize.
I passed my very cool turn that I got to do.
That was well done, man. I gotta give props on that one.
That was pretty good.
Draw. Forgot. That's the card I drew. I'm going to discard a Shimmer Dragon.
Worrisome.
Very nice.
Worrisome.
I'm going to tap for 4 and play a Prosper Tomebound.
Oh, there he
Also
is.
take 2 off that ley line.
Prosper has the Death Touches. And then at the beginning of my end step, I exile the top card of my library. Until the end of my next turn, I may play that card. And whenever I play a card from exile, I create a treasure token.
I love Prosper.
I'm then gonna go and play that Blood Crypt as my land for turn. It's coming in tippity tapped.
Nice.
I'm gonna move to my end step and trigger Prosper. It is a spectator seating.
Ooh.
I will
Okay.
pass.
Yeah, that Gibbering Descent is going to be a real bummer with the thing I have in my hand right now.
Oh, it's a
That's
bummer for what I have in
sad.
my. It's a bummer for what I have in my hand as well.
Well, y'all are going to be sad when you see when I discard it.
Well, I'm sad that I discarded that Mortify instead of getting rid of Gibbering Descent.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like that it's here,
I'm
personally.
gonna discard the Bobby Nix Unleashed.
I got that in here, I think.
Hey,
Moves to
baby.
life.
Yeah, look at this.
Draw.
That's called a clock, baby.
Look at this Bobby Nix over here.
I kind of want to find my farewell and just name enchantments, just to go and get rid of that Gibbering.
This is the only time that I would be happy to see that happen with this deck. Yeah.
Oh, Taurine Mauler?
Gonna play Torian Mauler for turn. It's a 2/2 with
Oh, snap.
Changeling. It's every creature type. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I may put a +1/+1 counter on Torian Mauler. Then I pass my turn.
That's a good
That
one.
seems good. So I'm going to untap, upkeep, and discard a card that would have offset the Gibbering Descent really nicely. It's my only card in hand. It is a Girapor Orrery,
Oh, I
which
love
each player may play an additional
Girapor.
land. And at the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards. So that would have been really nice, but beep, there we go. And I'm going to draw my 1 magical card,
Let's go.
And we're
and I'm going to Frontier Bivouac. We're going to whack bivs with the bivouacs. And because commander attacks, I'm 1 shy of being able to play out my commander again. And there's nothing else on the board, so how big is how big does Taurine Mauler start?
2/2.
2/2. So this is like the only time I'd be able to attack you, Russ, is what you're saying.
Essentially.
Um,
Like I won't feel bad. But Jolly is
I
wide
think
open
so.
and he's putting.
yeah, Jolly, I'm coming at you, bud. 2 damage, yeah. That Vigi first strike's coming at you. Coming at you.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
pass it. Yep.
All right, let's see. Untap, upkeep, drawer. Let's untap, upkeep, drawer, and tarse this swamp into the yard.
Turns
No
the shrimp
draw.
in the yard.
That's right. We'll play
Bork, bork,
this.
bork.
I think we're gonna activate Cabal. I wish I had a little bit more to do, but I don't. So we're gonna add 6. I feel like I ought to do this, but I won't for now. Here we go. Kotho Fed. I'm chasing Liliana around, is what he says. That's
Kalthafed is
the opening.
100%. Like, when people are like, oh, what were Liliana's demons again? There was Razzacat, there was Gristlebrand, and that other one. Who was that other one?
It's the good one. He draws cards. I think all the other ones do too.
I mean, in one way or another. Yeah.
So here we go. It's a 6/6 with flying. That whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I draw a card and lose a life. So we'll see what happens. And I will
Okay.
pass the turn.
Trigger Torian Mauler, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Very
Untap,
good.
Upkeep trigger. Ow. This card I'm about to show you makes me very sad.
Mhm.
That's the
Why would you
Nexus.
run it if it makes you sad?
Oof.
It makes me sad that I'm discarding it.
Oh.
Yeah, that is
You know
a
what?
shame, yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually think that right under Craterhoof Behemoth, that might be my second least favorite card in all of Magic.
Oh, why? It's fantastic.
Dang.
Too easy.
Okay.
Too
it
easy.
It makes changelings.
Nah, it makes everything too easy. Too easy.
I'm going to play the Spectator seating as my land for turn.
Nerds.
That's going to
Make a
trigger
treasure?
Prosper. I'm going to crack that treasure and pay the commander tax to cast
okay.
my commander 11.
I draw
there's
a
a
card and
Cottonfed
lose a
trigger.
life.
Yeah.
And then I
And I-
cascade off Ruin of Riches.
Trigger Torian Mauler, put a +1/+1.
Oh, for 4? Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
looking
go.
for 3 or less. Oh, 3. A Ristic Study.
Hell yeah.
And I get a treasure.
Hell yeah, let's go! Now we're
Thanks, I hate it.
But it's the good Mystic Study art. It has Zamona and Dina.
That
You
one
know
is pretty
what's
great.
fun though? Here we go.
That's
Before the
Simone
Ristic,
Rutha.
It's
Actually.
Narutha, not Dina. Yeah.
Yeah.
before Ristic resolves, and also before 11 resolves, I'm gonna cast Withering Boon to counter a creature spell. I lose 3 life.
You're countering 11.
Yeah,
Why
But
did
all
you
that
let me
cascade
have
nonsense
card
still
draw?
happens. But yeah.
yeah. The Cascade
Let's
still
go.
happens. I can't counter that, but get her out of here.
Okay, and then I want to move to my end step.
The mono black
Pitiless
counter spell. I
Plunderer
love it.
gets exiled.
Pitiless Plunderer. Ah, nerds. That's a good one. All right.
That's a good one.
It's all on you, Russ.
Untap. Discard the Burning Rune Demon. Lose a life.
Oof.
Oh, Russ.
Dude, that Gibbering Descent is like MVP this game, no question.
Your Torian Mauler should have a total of 4 counters on it. One from Ham,
4.
2 from me, 1 from Jolly.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, and another one for me for my counter spell.
Well, that
Oh,
was
yes.
yeah.
So 5. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Now I
no,
draw.
never mind. Ham didn't cast a spell, so it is only 4.
I did
So
not.
yeah,
Correct.
so it is 4. It's 2.
I have
counters
not
from
as yet.
Jolly. Yeah, we got there.
We
Ye-
did indeed. This is 2 guard to discard, so I'm going to just go ahead and play it.
What do we got?
Nightmare Shepherd. It's a 4/4 with flying.
Hey.
Whenever another non-token creature I control dies, I may exile it. If I do, I create a copy of it that's a creature, except it's a 1/1 and a nightmare in addition to other types.
Love that card.
Um,
So
Can I
cool.
draw?
It's paying the 1, right? No,
Are you paying
Yeah,
the one?
Ristic Study. It's the one. Yep.
It's the 1.
The one.
As I tap.
I think one
Hey,
of the good things about this situation is that since everyone's hands are so low, they're probably only casting 1 spell. So that Ristic Study's probably not gonna
Probably not going to be that big of a deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
going to be one of the least impactful Ristic Studies we've seen in a hot minute. Yeah.
Y'all
I'm
are
going to go ahead
welcome.
and move to combat.
yeah.
I'm going to swing the Torian Mauler at Jarvis. It's a 6/6.
6/6. So just to let you know, I knew that was coming, so I already had my hand on the down arrow button. As
Nice.
soon as Russ said move to combat, hand over to keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay. So here we go. I ain't discarding shit. I do have to lose 1 though, because I don't skip. You know, me being hellbent doesn't change anything.
Yeah, you don't get the cheat.
Right?
You do have enough mana to cast your commander.
I do now. So wait, what's that? That enchantment that you're working with over there, Jarvis. Reign of Riches.
Yeah.
ETBs, you make 2 treasures, and the first spell you cast each turn with mana from a treasure allows you to cascade. You know what? I gotta be honest, that looks pretty dope.
It is. It's some would say it's dope on a rope.
No,
It is. I suspect it is, in fact, I suspect there's dope ropage. So I'm gonna copy enchantment, targeting that, and yes, I'm picking the 1.
hell yeah, that's a good one.
Copy enchantment is an enchantment, and it comes into play. You may choose an enchantment in play. If you do, copy enchantment comes into play as a copy of that enchantment. It's
You don't
cloned,
want to give her
but
a
enchantment. I mean, I thought about that. Like that would be a premier dick move, but no. All right, so that is Reign of Riches, and fun fact, it does enter as the Reign of Riches, and so as a result, I get those treasures. Whoop whoop.
Yay.
Bam, let's go. All right.
Oh, I got your treasures.
So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So yeah, no command or anything, but hey, I got stuff. And I don't have any clean lines of attack, so this alien angel is just gonna sit here being an alien angel. Because if I swing anywhere, it just dies, and that doesn't sound like fun. So I'm gonna pass it.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to throw into my discard a Mercadian Mask Swamp, and then I'm going to draw into.
This is too good.
I don't love that giggle. I don't love that.
I kind of do. Like, I kind of want to see what's coming.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm probably. If I thought I could win with it right now, I would do it, but I cannot, so I won't. But it's very funny.
That's not promising. All right.
Oh man, yeah, because it would only be bad for me.
Then that means you should play it.
I mean, now we want to see it. Yeah.
No, I don't think y'all do for real. I don't think y'all do.
Probably not. Yeah.
I mean, I'll let y'all vote on it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'm gonna give y'all
All right.
the opportunity.
You
Well, we
the
put a
game
poll in the
way
community tab. Get back to us next week. All right. We'll wait. No, I'm kidding. Of course. All right.
You play the game that you want to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Do whatever you want to do. It's all good.
Okay. I gotta read the order that this happens in.
If there's that many words on the card, you might as well just discard it.
I might. I may. Let's see what we can do here. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, huh? Okay. So what we're gonna do is for one of that 7 mana, we're gonna cast an Innocent Blood, and we'll pay the 1. And what this is each player sacrifices a creature.
Okay.
So
And that just that resolves.
yeah. So
Okay. You don't have any like crazy ass responses.
No, not right now. Not right
Okay.
now.
All right.
All right, I'm going to sacrifice the Torian Mauler, trigger Nightmare Shepherd. I'm going to bring it back as a token.
All right. So
And Angel's Blood.
3 creatures died of y'all, so I do have a trigger to draw 3, lose 3, because it sees everything dying at the same time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then with the 6 that I have remaining, I'm going to pay 1, 2, and then 1 for Ristic to recast my commander.
I will put 1 on the Torian Mauler token.
There you go. I should have attacked first. Damn it, I really was trying to lower life totals. I didn't think of that. I got too excited. And that's on me. I'll take that one. Next turn, I'll attack. People will let me keep my guy. That's a promise. Jarvis, go ahead.
Untap.
Oh.
Discard a Rafine's Tower.
It's a good land.
It's not bad.
Draw for
You should
turn.
have cycled it in response.
No. Treasure Vault is
To
my
tap a bunch of
land
mana
for
just
turn.
for the next thing you draw, just cause.
1, 2,
Excuse
3,
me.
4. Oh no, let's keep that mountain there. Because I'm going to sacrifice this treasure for a... Actually, let me retap. You know what? You're not getting tapped. You're getting tapped. I want to keep that treasure vault untapped just in case. I want to cast this Pitiless Plunder. And now I'm going to Cascade. I got a Sportsbook Boots.
Oh, wait, did you sack a treasure?
I did.
I draw a card and lose a life.
And I cast
Get
the
after
Sportsbook Boots as well. Now that they're both resolved, I'm going to pay the 1 to put the boots on my Plunderer.
Very nice.
Seems D's.
And I will pass the turn
You're not gonna
without
swing
any
it
cards in hand.
ham?
I'm wide open.
No.
Okay.
The boots weren't for me to go attacking with. They were for me to go protecting with.
Sure, I get that.
I
But
lose
you
a
could do
life
both.
because I have nothing to discard.
Very good.
Draw. Ooh, I'm going to play this mountain for turn. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, black, red. I'm going to play out Raphael. Be your
That is.
savior.
Are you going
Other...
to pay the 1?
Yes, I am.
Oh, they have lifelink. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and the Torn Mauler is a nightmare because of the Shepherd looping it.
Yep.
I hate
And
you
also
all.
because of it being
Change
a
up.
Tory mode.
Yeah.
Well,
Also
and
because of
Changeling does
change
that
line.
too. You're right. Don't mind me. Hey, it's fine.
No, I
So
like it.
It's a
'cause
nightmare
you are
twice, okay? So we get
It's
double
a-
lifelink. Anyway.
It's a double nightmare. So
Yeah, it's double nightmare.
I'm gonna go ahead and move to combat.
Cool.
But
its base power and toughness is a 1/1 right now, correct?
yes,
Yeah,
but
so
it does have
4/4?
3+1/1 counter.
But yeah, it's got
so
the-
it's a 4/4.
yeah. Perfect.
And 5/5 with Raphael.
Exactly. So Ham, you're
Yo.
the highest life total, so I'm gonna come say hi.
Sure am. Yo, that's
I'm gonna
that's
come
good.
say hi for 8,
You.
and then I gain 8
Okay.
life.
Isn't it 10?
Sure do.
4 and 4.
That is 10. Raphael gives +1/+1, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, so 2. Good point. I forgot
'Cause, yeah,
about the
they're-
plus
so they're
one,
both
plus
fives,
one.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're both 5/5.
We gotta deal with Russ, gang.
A little bit. Yeah.
Russ ain't done shit all game. Just let Russ do the thing.
I feel like we're all in that
Alright.
boat that we haven't done shit all game.
The
I mean,
gibbering
this is
descent
true.
has
That
prevented us
gibbering
from doing a
mullet-
lot of shit.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Jolly's the problem until we get rid of that thing.
I
And
will
then I pass
say
my
that
turn.
I think that I've gotten to take a lot of actions that I was really into this game.
Fair enough. All right. On the upkeep, we're losing 1. And then also
Mhm.
going to draw my card.
My biggest problem with
Um,
gibbering is that this table has never been this responsible with Ristic Study. And
Yeah,
because
that's
Gibbering is
that's
bad, it's
accurate.
not giving them
Can
cards
can
back.
confirm. All right. And so Rain of Riches only triggers on the first spell, which is a mild bummer. But I think the right thing for me to do is to have 3, sack a treasure. So Jolly, enjoy.
Lose a life
And I'm gonna
drop
play out an Eidolon of Blossoms,
there. Ooh.
Are you gonna
which
take
is a
one?
2/2 for 4 with Constellation. Whenever it or another enchantment I control enters the battlefield, I draw a card. But first, I Cascade. So its casting cost is 4, so we're looking for 3 or less. And I find an Inquisitive Glimmer, which enters the battlefield, unfortunately before the Eidolon, but that's fine.
Are you paying the 1 for either of those?
Hell
Yes.
yeah, gang.
All right. And then
Yeah.
on Eidolon entering, I do draw a card. And that is a land for turn, so that's an Arctic Tree Line. By the way, Inquisitive Glimmer is a 2/3 for 2 enchantment Fox Glimmer from Duskmourn. And it says enchantment spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and unlock costs for rooms cost 1 less. I literally have no rooms in this deck, so it's just to make enchantment spells cheaper. So
Nice.
because I have a lot of those. So yeah. Cool. I still have 1 treasure left. I got 2 lands. I got Jazz Hands, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it.
Beginning of my upkeep, I discard a card. It will be a Mercadian Mask Swamp. And then I'm gonna draw a card for turn.
He's
Every
gonna get
card.
it. He's gonna get us
Huh?
one time by playing like a Lorwyn Swamp instead.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing.
Mercadian Mask Swamp.
There's a singleton Lorwyn Swamp in the deck. Just to mess
Right,
with
I love
us.
it.
I'm gonna help y'all out here, okay? I'm gonna pay. So I'm gonna add
No, you're
1,
not.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I am. Because this one's up to y'all, really. I'm gonna play a Pain's Reward. I bid any amount of life, and then in order, each player may top the high bid. The bidding ends if the high bid stands. The high bidder loses life equal to the high bid and draws 4 cards. So I'm just gonna start this bid off at 1 life. I'm willing to pay 1 life for this.
For 4 cards and lots of
Let's speed this up. Let's say 5.
5,
Ooh.
okay. That's Jarvis's bid. What do you got, Russ? What's your bid?
15.
15.
I'm
Ham,
out.
what you got?
I got nothing.
I cannot do 15.
Oh,
Jarvis,
you can.
I
When it comes to
can,
these
but I
cards,
am not going to.
Yeah, I was like-
Jarvis?
Yet again, I could, but I don't want to go down to 7. So I want to
Okay.
bid any life.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, Russ, take it
seems
away.
And just for whatever it's worth, I added 8. I'm gonna use 4 of it. So I did pay the 1 for Ristic.
Okay, and also, Russ, you need to add 2 counters on Torian Mauler for ham spells.
I did. He's up to 5.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah.
you can't really read. I thought it was still on 1.
Here, I'll make it easier to read. No, it's on 5.
Yeah, I like the Ixalan dice as well, but they do get kind of hard
Yeah.
with the font they use.
I'm a big fan of the pips. Just the big stinky
I'll get some
dots. It
pippage.
makes it. I love the pippage.
All right, so I draw
I-
4.
yeah.
1,
Yep.
Yep, you draw 4
2,
cards.
I understand not
3,
using the pips because Toy
Mhm.
Mauler doesn't stay on it as a D6
It's-
very long.
Yeah, no, it's gonna get huge. And when you do have a big stack of them, it gets weird. So that's fair. Yeah.
And then with my remaining 4, I'm going to pay 5, 6 to cast a Ob Nixilis Reignited, having paid 1 for the Rhystic Study.
I don't want to live at this table anymore. I want to go and find an irresponsible group of people to play with. It feels better.
I
Hey,
think
if
that,
we had more cards in hand, we would be less responsible with Ristic. Like that's
that is true. Yeah, Russ might end up
the
doing
natural-
something for you. I
Yeah,
think
we
what I'm
we
gonna
don't have
do-
anything to spend the mana on, so we might as
I'm
well.
going to
Yeah.
take down Ob Nixilis and I'm going to kill the Taurian Mauler token.
Aw.
Oof.
But
And I'm going to
That's
draw a
thanks for
card
that,
and lose a
threat,
life.
so-
because well, that's exile. I do get to create a demon, so thank you for that.
And I also
Aw,
take 2 damage.
and I get to be sad because I still can't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't get one from Raphael. Because it specifically states a creature card was put into your graveyard from anywhere. And the thing I destroyed was a token.
That's correct.
That's
Womp womp.
it's
Yep.
weird that it specifies, but I
it
guess
is weird
like,
that
if
it
it's from anywhere.
specifies.
Yeah, but I guess it has to be worded that way for things like self-mill or discard effects.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Still got that lifelink, and if I swing, I die if everybody just decides to kill me.
That may or may not be accurate. Yeah.
I'm not going to attack. I'm going to actually pass my turn.
Oh.
Go
Very
ahead,
responsible.
Jarvis.
In your end step, this is a dumb thing to do, but I'm going to do it just because I want the treasure. I'm going to pay 2 and sacrifice the treasure vault to make 1 treasure.
Oh, let's go.
I draw a card and lose a life. We
You sure do.
Untap. Lose 1 life.
I don't think that was dumb. I think that was clever. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that was good.
With the Rain of Riches down, you need that cascade.
Draw a card. Oh,
Yeah, I
this
think
is
going
good.
down a land to be able to
Mhm.
get a cascade off, potentially find an answer for something.
Yeah.
Sacrifice
I think that's good.
the
Really
treasure.
smart.
And I'll use them. 1, 2, 3. One of the mana is blue. For a Galazeth Prismari.
Mm.
Okay.
Now Cascade for 3 or less again. Oh, it's a Cyclonic Rift that I'm going to single target the Gibbering Descent.
Oh, nerds! My whole game. That's the only thing I was doing.
Then when Galazeth enters, I get a treasure. And artifacts I control have tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. I am going to go and pass the turn here.
Interesting. But now Russ doesn't have to discard any of the 4 cards he drew.
Thanks for that,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Don't think me. Think friggin' saucy old Jarvis.
Gonna play a mountain for turn.
Oh my goodness.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 black. Play Asmodeus, the Archfiend.
Okay.
He's a
Ooh.
6/6. If I would
Are
draw a card, I exile the top card of my library face down instead. I pay 3 to draw 7 cards, or I pay 1 black to return all cards exiled with Asmodeus to the my hand, and I lose that much life.
Are you going to
Now
pay
you-
the 1?
Are you
Yes,
gonna pay the
I
one
am.
for Rister?
Wow. You see this? I make it so he doesn't have to discard, and he still pays the taxes.
This is dope.
Fucking A right, Bubba.
And Russ is going full ass mode over here. All right.
Asmodeus. Wonder
Asmodeus.
Jarvis has flyers.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah, but how big is this stupid flyer? It's a little tiny guy, isn't it?
It's a 3/4.
Yeah,
Uh,
every one of your guys gets through that guy.
Asmodeus is a 6'6". Nightmare Shepherd's a 4'4", and Raphael's a 4'4". Sorry, yeah, it's a 5'5". So you know what? Jarvis, you got the highest life. So I'm gonna swing and say hi with the Nightmare Shepherd only.
Well, why aren't you swinging at yourself?
Because I can't swing it
Fair.
myself.
Actually, literally, the rules won't let you, unfortunately. Yeah.
So that's 5. I'll take 5. Go down to 16.
And I will
Russ
gain
gains
5.
5.
Then I go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Raph's over there getting it done.
Looking at this
Alright.
Pitiless Splendor, I'm getting sad because I have a dockside. Well, I had a dockside loop in here with Pitiless Splendor.
Rip.
Indeed. So I'm gonna go
Gone too
ahead.
soon.
Yeah. Too soon. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Manyas. Okay, Jarvis. I'm gonna be mildly irresponsible here this turn, and I hope you appreciate it. I'm gonna play a Song of Freyalise for 1, and I will not pay the 1.
Whoa. Oh,
Does that
no.
resolve? Song of Freyalise is a saga that allows until my next turn creatures gain tap, add 1 mana of any color. And then on chapter 3, I put a +++ counter on each critter I control, and those creatures gain vigilance, trample, and indestructible till end of turn. So does that resolve?
Oh yeah.
Cool. When Song of Freyalise resolves, it comes in with 1 counter. I get that temporary Cryptolis right, and then Eidolon of Blossoms is going to trigger and draw me a card. Whoop. That is going to be a land for turn. I am then going to pay 3, 4, 5,
All these cards. This isn't what
6, and then I'm going to sack the treasure as number 7 to play up my commander. This one time, I will pay the 1. And it cascades now, so I'm looking for 4 or lower. Again, assuming this all happens.
Oh yeah.
Please stop me if at any point it doesn't. Stormcarved Coast, so that's a miss. Snowfield Sinkhole, that's a miss. Thrumming Bird.
Oh, hell yeah.
So 1/1, and I will pay the 1 for that as well. So now who doesn't have a flyer? Haha. Still practically me. I was really hoping for another enchantment.
Practically.
I was hoping for another enchantment, so Eidolon would keep doing his thing. But yeah, so Tommy's back online.
Guess
Yeah, we
who's
got Tommy
back?
Boy in the mix.
Back again.
I'm not super jazzed about my current state of things, but I have been in worse places,
trying to
and
help
I've lost
everybody
horribly
out
from
here.
them. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and
You've been in worse places like Detroit.
Exactly. Yeah. I even have extra mana.
I went to
can't
boot
use
camp
it.
in
Now I'm gonna go
Chicago.
ahead.
That was pretty rough.
I'm gonna pass it.
I don't
Jolly, take
discard
it away, good sir.
anything. I draw a card.
I don't know what's so rough about boots that you have to go to an entire camp for them. No one ever goes to sneaker camp.
Maybe you don't. I don't know, man. I had a rough time at Loafer camp. I really don't want to talk about it.
Y'all ever
This
been to
whole thing.
Crocs camp?
Dog, they
Yeah,
do not
that's
mess
kinda
around at Crocs
comfy.
camp.
I just know that there's a bunch of children there that their parents don't love them.
Yeah, well, that's any camp.
Effing yikes. All right.
I mean, that's
Okay,
why
I-
the sleepaway camps were so prevalent in the 80s and 90s, is because parents just wanted to get rid of their kids for a couple weeks in the summer.
Well, if their parents love them, they wouldn't let them wear Crocs.
Oh, Crocs are so cozy and they make you look like a nurse. I'm going to tick up Obnixilis. Everybody draws a card and loses a life. Or no,
Yay.
just me. I don't know what I said that for. No,
Oh.
only I draw a card.
Oh,
and
you got me
lose a
so
life.
excited.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh.
That genuinely, I don't know why I said
You know
that.
what's bad? We all know what Mixos does, and we're like, yeah, just ignore it. Let's just draw.
Okay, so I'm gonna add 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna give everybody the chance to get themselves some blockers if they want. I'm gonna cast Plague of Vermin I'm gonna spend 8 of my 9 mana that I just floated. So I have one little black pip left. Starting with me, each player may pay any amount of life, and you repeat this process until no one pays life. Each player puts a 1/1 rat creature token into play for each 1 life they paid this way.
And you paid the 1.
And I paid the 1 for Ristic. So this is on the stack.
Okay.
Can we move to resolution?
Yeah.
So we all just pick it and get rats? Like,
Well, the
you
thing
keep
about it
going
is
around the
that
table.
there is an order, right? So, like, if I say I want 1 rat, which I do, I want 1 rat. I'm gonna say that I want a 1/1 rat. Right? I'm gonna end up paying 1 life. Right? Or actually, oh yeah, you pay the life as the spell's resolving. So yeah, I'll pay 1. I get a 1/1 rat. But then, like, when it gets back around to me, if y'all have taken so many rats that I need to pay more, I do get that opportunity.
okay.
So, Jarvis, how many rats are you thinking? How much life are you thinking?
I want to take a single one.
You just want 1 rat.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Russ?
10 rats.
10 rats. 10 rats. Okay. Now you are paying the life as
I
this
am
is
paying
happening,
the life.
right?
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and knock yourself down for 10. Jarvis, knock yourself down for 1. How many are you thinking?
I'm thinking 3.
You're thinking 3, huh?
3. We'll go triple rats. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm happy with that number. I'm happy that you chose 3.
Oh?
You know what? Yeah, there's something about you picking 3 that I'm into. I think that I'm actually going to pay an additional life. I'm going to get an additional rat.
So now Jarvis has an opportunity to go again.
I'm holding out the 1 that I already have.
Okay. And that stops the chain, right? We're done?
Yep.
No. It doesn't stop until nobody pays any more life. So, like, so long as I
Oh.
keep doing it when it gets back around to me, everybody gets another chance. It doesn't stop until everybody in a rotation has not paid life for rats.
To which we all get to say, I said no, damn it. Yeah, that's okay.
All right, Russ, what are you
I'm
doing?
going to stop here.
You're going to
Yeah, I'm
stop
good
at
as
your
well.
10?
Yeah, I'm stopping at my 10.
You're going to stop at your 10? I think I like 1 more rat. There we go. Bump that up. All right, Jarvis?
No means no, Jolly.
Russ?
Nope.
That's not my purse.
What? I don't know.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm trying to be clever. It's late. No, thank you. I'm good. That's my purse. That's it. Yeah. I don't know you.
No, you.
That's my purse. Anyway.
I'm okay.
I'm terrible
Yeah,
at this.
I'm
done.
not gonna pay anymore. This can resolve.
Okay.
I have 1 floating. I'm gonna go to.
I gotta be honest though, continuing to just get 1 at a time and going around the table would be like the ultimate troll douche move, and I do respect that. Yeah.
Do I want to use this mana here right now? I have 1 mana.
What were you wondering? Why have I never seen Plague of Vermin before? Thing costs 7. That is so much mana for a very meh universal effect.
I also think that this card is like $18, which
what?
It was not when I bought it. I think they just keep making good rats, and it's only been printed in Lorwyn.
Oh, sure.
So this is fun. I'm gonna do. Well, should I? Do I have any option?
Tribute to Hirobi, the saga says gain control of all rat tokens. That's probably
there you go.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, using my last little pip there and paying for Ristic. I thought I was gonna get y'all on it, but I didn't. But I got Russ pretty good. I'm gonna cast Stronghold Discipline. Each player loses 1 life for each creature they control.
Dig it. I lose 14.
Losing 7. That's brutal.
You lose 14, Russ.
Woo!
I lose 3.
Brutal.
I lose 4.
Very nice.
Oh man, I'm gonna tag Jarvis for 6 in the air.
Okay.
And then what? Anything?
I just took it.
Yeah, I guess I'm done.
Okay. Untap.
Oh man,
Draw. I'll play this Vault of Champions as my
it's a
land
good
for
one.
turn. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My
Oh, hold on,
commander
I have a
again.
trigger. I have a trigger because you sacrificed a treasure. I lose a
Yep.
life. I draw a card with the trigger on the stack. I'm gonna pay 1. Oh wait, that will kill me.
Let's go.
But do I do that though?
Do I kill me?
Do I
You
kill
kill
me?
me.
Okay. Well, wait. You have a fly. I didn't even. I was really hoping
Yeah.
you block. Yeah, I think I'm dead anyway. Right? You have a 3/4 in the air.
Good chance of that, yeah.
Yeah,
But then if
said
you swing with that, you're guaranteed dead to whatever.
you said I was attacking.
That's fair because you might not. On account of because Russ could kill you on the crackback.
I would kind of love if Jarvis somehow pulls like some was it Revel in Riches, win completely out of nowhere. Like that would be pretty dope.
I'm just gonna draw a card, lose a life. Okay.
As you should.
Okay. Now I'll do the cascade for 3. Zorn. If I would create 1 or more treasure tokens, I create those treasures plus 1 instead.
Mm-hmm. Now you got to kill Russ.
I don't have to kill Russ.
The life link.
So
There.
I will pass the turn.
Oh.
All right.
I
Gonna
was gonna
untap.
get so much life back. No.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping I could bait y'all into grabbing a few more rats.
Gonna draw.
You're lucky I took 1, and I only took 1 because I wanted to draw poorly.
I'm gonna play a captivating
Right.
cave per turn.
I don't think it's that captivating.
I can't.
It's
look
mildly
away from it.
interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay 4. 1, 2, 4. And I'm gonna tap and sacrifice captivating cave.
I lose a life. I draw a card.
Yeah, you do.
What does
Okay.
Captivating Cave do? I don't even know what that land does.
Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to draw that. Hang on, that's supposed to go face down here.
Oh, under the guy.
Yeah, under the guy.
Mhm.
Pay 4, sacrifice captivating cave. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Activate only as sorcery.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna put 2 +1/+1 counters on Asmodeus.
Okay.
Asmodeus.
Ass mode.
I'm an
Oh,
ass
that thing
man.
doesn't have flying though. Look at that. For some reason, I thought Asmodeus was on the ground, or was in the sky.
No, Asmodeus
No.
is on the ground.
Asmodeus is not a demon; it's a devil,
Right.
and it's a god.
Right, and gods can't fly.
Well, some can, just not Nylea.
Nope.
If she can't have reach either.
I don't want Asmodeus to have all those counters.
That big old bow, but can't reach anything in the sky.
And her artwork depicts her like in the effing clouds, and she's
Yeah.
like, nope.
Right.
Like in Nylea Keenite, I think it is the newest, like the from Theros Beyond Death. Like she literally the artwork shows like birds around her midriff.
Yeah, I
And,
was gonna
like,
say she has to aim down to shoot birds.
Yeah, exactly.
No
Straight up.
reach.
Maybe that's why she doesn't have reach. Is because she can't reach above. She can only go down.
It's
Just
kind of like
like
that
me,
spot on your
baby.
back that you just can't quite get to. Yeah.
Just like me, baby.
How
Oh my goodness.
much open mana do you have, Jarvis?
Oh, I have nothing, Russ. I'm like I bet I have one card in hand that I will tell you right now is a basic land. I have Jolly playing that Gibbering Descent pretty much took me out of the game.
Yeah. No, Russ, right now the world's your oyster. I'll be surprised if you can't. Yeah, I mean, as far as you're concerned, there's Galazeth Prismari and my Thrumming Bird are the flying blockers that you got to worry about. Other than that, like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll be surprised if you can't pull it off here.
I would say because of the rats that you have, you very easily take out Jolly unless Jolly has some sort of trickery up his sleeve.
Kothafed's online. One blocker dying in combat is gonna kill Jolly. Like,
Well,
as long as
I'm
one
saying,
permanent dies, Kothafed
look,
triggers.
Hey, if you want to gain any life, I wouldn't suggest attacking me. I'll tell you that.
well,
It's accurate.
but
That is
Jolly,
accurate.
we could just go and block with one of our creatures and you still die.
I cannot control that situation.
Sure you could. Just play Darkness.
Who knows?
I went for a
got
village
2
rights
open
like
mana,
Kothafed.
and I have, I think, what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have.
Wait, so if anything blocks, it just kills Jolly?
Oh,
Well, if anything goes to the graveyard.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kothafed's ability reads whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life.
Oh, well, okay, in that case.
So when a thing hits the yard.
Hang on, I need to retap. If that's okay.
Don't do it, Russ. Don't make me do it.
All right. Now I retapped so I could do this. Sorry, Jolly. I'm gonna pay 1
Don't
to
do it.
sacrifice John Panorama to go get a mountain.
In response,
Cast Darkness.
I pay 1. I cast Vampiric Tutor. I find a card, put it on top of my deck, and then I lose 2 life.
Nice.
You ain't taking me out of this game, Russ.
Wrong 1 minute instant.
Well, I was trying to. Here, I'm finding my darkness. I don't know if y'all noticed what I just did, but I just shuffled my deck. I didn't look at anything. Let's see what I put on top, though. A strong arm tactics. Oh well. I died.
Very nice.
All right.
I lose.
So then we're gonna Zerg Rush Jarvis with 10 rats.
Okay.
Because I think that's more. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers, right?
I have 5.
5.
5. All right,
Yeah.
then I'll send Nightmare Shepherd also.
Then is anything coming to me?
As I'm glad you asked. Because let's see, the Thumbing Bird is what, a 1/1?
1/1.
All right, so I'm gonna send Raphael and Asmodeus over to you.
Okay. I'm gonna block, and Asmodeus doesn't have trample, right?
He does not have trample.
I'm gonna block Asmode with one of the rats, and Raph is 5, right?
Raph is 5.
I'm just gonna take it.
Or 4, I'm sorry, 4.
Oh, even better. All right.
I will block all of the rats just to go and kill them. The 5 that I can, and then I will die.
There you go.
I will gain 8, 9.
And in case you thought I was lying, there's the beautiful
Nice.
basic land I had.
13 life. 2, 3, 9,
You
10,
know-
11, 12, 13.
One day I'll make that all my basics at least come from the same set. But like I have double masters, I have unstable, I have infinity.
Nice.
And then I passed my turn. Because I can't
All
do
right.
anything else.
So I'm chilling at 5 life. I pretty much need to end it right here, right now, or you got this thing.
Or with work.
So
You got a lot of damage up there.
we got a lot of stuff happening here. Oh, this card is interesting.
Oh,
I'm gonna play it because it might do me a thing. I'm gonna play an Escape to the Wilds. Exile the top 5 cards of my library. I might play cards exiled this way until the end of my turn, or in my next turn, and I get to play an additional land. So 1, 2,
nice.
3, 4, 5.
And Jolly, I messed up. I didn't ask
Why?
if you're paying the 1 for your vampire tutor. I could have.
Oh,
I had 1 extra
Um,
mana left, and I would have paid it.
so I have Elder Dragon War, Karuga the Macro Sage, Karn's Bastion, a mountain. Oh, and Song of Freyalise did tick up to 2. It's the same effect. All my stuff taps for mana. All my dudes. So I have 2 lands that I get to play this turn, which is tight. It is definitely going to be the mountain and the Karn's Bastion, because that is an effect that kind of kicks much ass. I am then going to go ahead and pay 4, tap the Karn's Bastion to proliferate, which is going to tick up my Song of Freyalise, which puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. Those creatures gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible until end of turn. So we got counters for all of our homies here, which is pretty great, and I think could be very important to what we have going on. Doodly 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 doo doo doo. Cool. And then Song of Freyalise resolves fully. And when Song of Freyalise resolves fully, Tomothy is gonna kick off. Tom finally gets to do the thing where I get to cascade into a saga. That's a Jetmir's Garden. That is a Mystic Monastery. This is a tribute to Hirobi.
Nice.
So it is
So you
a
give him a rat?
2-mana enchantment. Each opponent creates a 1/1 black rat rogue creature token. Rat rogue.
Raggy.
And then and the second mode, the second turn, the same thing happens, and then on turn 3, it flips over into the tribute of Hirobi, and I gain control of all rat tokens. So it's probably not going to be relevant, but it's fun. So all my stuff, and unfortunately, I just gave you a blocker, which I really dislike. But all my stuff, yeah, but they all trample, so it's fine. They're vigilant and trample, which is fun. Oh, and then the Eidolon of Blossoms triggers on that entering, and I get to draw a card. Which just might be relevant.
A 1-mana proliferator.
How cool would that be, right? I have many of them in this deck. Cause heckin', of course I do. So I've got 2, 4, 9, 12, 15, 17 vigilant damage here.
Which will be negated by 1, so 16.
Yeah, so we got 16 damage. Which is fine, but that's not gonna
Not
be the needle, I
enough.
don't think.
You want to know where you messed up, Ham?
Where'd I mess up?
Should have paid more life for more rats, buddy.
You know?
One more.
I guess you
Just
got me.
1 more life.
Actually,
1 more
one
rat.
more
2
life.
more life.
Yeah, 2 more left, really. Yeah, but
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to combat, and all my crap's Vigi, Indestructible, Trample, all that jazz. So they're all coming at you. So again, 4, 9, 13, 16, no, 15, 17? 17. So 17 damage.
And I'll block with
Yep.
the rat, so I'll take 16.
Okay, and then Thrumming Bird is going to trigger proliferating, so I'm going to go ahead and tick this up. You get another little rat dude, and then all these +1/+1 counters tick up, which is pretty tight in my opinion. So all my dudes get a bit bigger, and then because at the start of this turn, Song of Freyalise was on chapter 2, all my creatures had the ability to tap for mana. So I'm going to proceed to go tap these
Right!
2 for double red. Check
Oh,
this out.
shit.
That is going to be a 3rd red, and then I'm going to tap down the Eidolon of Blossoms for the 4th, and I'm going to play out Elder Dragon War on chapter 1. I'm not reading it ahead.
hey, Ham,
Elder Dragon War deals 2 damage to each creature and each opponent.
look at your hand.
My hand?
Oh, never mind.
What
I
about?
thought the card's on the left of your hand. I'm sorry, I got confused.
Mutual
No.
assured
These are from
destruction. I love it.
These are from exile. So
Okay.
2 damage to each creature and each opponent. Eidolon Blossoms also triggers, and I draw a card. So
Bye, Russ.
that's 2 damage to your face and all the rats. Did I got it right, or am I tripping?
You take 2 damage from Leyline.
No, he doesn't because it doesn't target.
It doesn't target.
Oh,
It's each opponent.
Balls. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Holy
What-
cow!
Close game.
I had 2 lands.
Yeah, good game, dude. Holy cow!
GG.
GG's.
Yeah. I have a chance to deal that Gibbering Descent, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. And I should have. Because that really changed the tone of the game quite a bit.
I had that Serum Snare. I was tempted to pop it early, but I genuinely wanted removal to be removed or out of people's hand, and I thought that would be worth it. So,
Well,
yeah.
I was hoping that it would be gone before I had to discard that Mask with Nexus. Because I was also hoping to get my World Tree. Because Mask
Sure.
with Nexus with World Tree is a good time.
Yes. Go grab
I'm
gods,
happy.
but they're all gods. Yeah.
I'm glad that didn't happen, personally.
I wouldn't mind
too
seeing
am
that.
glad
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh well. I have to take 2 of these out. It's better than normal.
Yeah.
No,
that's legit.
I was not expecting. I wasn't expecting.
And Jolly targeting Bombadil early. You were right. Like, you were
Yeah.
absolutely correct to do that.
I had a
'Cause
feeling that I was.
It's luck spins. The thing is, like, it's all how lucky can you get? And Song of Relays ended up.
Oh yeah, speaking
Yeah,
of
I got
Lockspins,
some whiffs in here. Like a fall
How-
of Gilgalad there would have sucked.
How
Anyway.
bad were my spins on that on my Cascades?
Oh, they were
Some of
sucky,
those
They
man.
were awful.
left a bit to be desired. Yeah, that's yeah.
It's the same thing that happens whenever you play
Yeah.
your Grima Wormtongue deck. Oh, and for those who were interested, the card that I had in my hand that I did not cast was Death Cloud. And if you don't know what Death Cloud does, it's 3 black and X. Each player loses X life, then discards X cards from their hand, then sacrifices X creatures, then sacrifices X lands.
If you were like, man, Torment of Hailfire is nasty. You've never seen a Death Cloud
That's-
resolve.
That's the fixed version. And then I also have Pox
Yes.
sitting right here if y'all like Pox. I have both of those.
I mean, why
But
not
no,
play an
but that
Armageddon as
is-
well?
Oh,
That
I
deck
don't
is
want to
wild, dude.
destroy your lands. I want you to sacrifice them. I want you to do it.
Somehow that's even worse. Exactly.
You get to pick which ones to go.
It's up to you,
Oh, but they're
man.
going. Yeah, I had Death Cloud in that Sovereign deck that I mentioned earlier. I had Death Cloud in there, and the games when I drew Death Cloud, I won. Every time, like 100% of the time.
Well,
I think
Because
I don't
I
think
was already at
Jolly-
a pretty low life total.
Jolly
at that
wouldn't
point.
have won. Jolly would have lost.
Mhm.
We
I
would have
would've-
would have been
Oh,
in
for
a
sure.
much worse game because we would have been completely neutered.
yeah. Oh yeah. Each of us just get the will of our top decks. Yeah.
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 Oh, that's great. All right, well,
Fun stuff.
you're the big winner, so you get to sign us
Oh.
out.
That's right. Well, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We really appreciate it. If you enjoy this kind of content and these fine folks, yeah, please like, subscribe, let people know that we're doing what we do here. I know Commander, we know that Commander content on YouTube is all over the place, hence the name. We get it. We know what's going on. But, if this was the vibe that you enjoy and you want to see more of it, we've got more coming. So please stick around for that. Yeah. And in the meantime, take it easy, everybody. Scene.
And scene.